place in the Rugby World Cup Grand Final against New Zealand is up for grabs for one of these two sides. England will host South Africa in semi-final number 2 to decide which team will be granted that honour. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Script, our home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Nathan Nicholls road to the World Cup. He has almost done the full circle, but first off, we'll have a look at the team he will be up against, and it is South Africa, and a very strong South African team as well. A front row that would rival anyone in the world. I'm told we're a du Plessis and Nicholls along the front. Such youth and experience with Ed Tabith and Matfield in the second row. It's in the backs that I'll look to exploit with Pollard running the show from 10, Dallander and Engelbrecht in the centres. Habana scores tries for fun, and he'll be looking for some more against the English tonight. Here is the English team to look to book their place in the grand final and possibly lift their second Rugby World Cup. There's one man that has been streaks ahead of the rest of this English team, and that has been Nathan Nicholls. He has lifted magnificently from where he was at club level for Wasps. He's come along amazingly to really be a star in this back line. One change has seen Owen Farrell come in at number 10 to put in a match that may require a bit more from the boot. All in all, a very unchanged English side that's relying on the team that has done it all tournament long. England will get the game underway. One of these two sides will be done and dusted for the Rugby World Cup after these 80 minutes. Will Nathan Nicholls lead his team once again to another victory? Or can the Springboks take another Rugby World Cup final under their belt? We will find out. Let's get underway. England kick off. Right side they go. Oh, well taken. But it's knocked on in the end from Watson. And now South Africa through Pollard. Look to attack. Oh, advantage is over for the knock-on very quickly. England fancy their chances at the ball, but don't find it back their way. Advantage. Now it's advantage England for a forward pass at Mahori. Tries to scamper away, but the forward pass from Dane Vermeulen is pulled back. Great run there from Holber as well.
Touch.
Back in action now, the forward packs stack up for their first scrum of the match. Nathan Nicholls feeds. He'll look to be the one to ignite this back line. Twisting scrum, but is still steady. Nicholls goes himself, looks to force his way through. Desperate pass! Barrett has to make a desperate dive to match it. May to Launchbury. Width on the ball. Joseph running away. Looks back for Watson. Watson can't get through. Great tackle covering him up. Inside the 22 now. Nicholls, great ball of Farrell. Owen Farrell's through. Stamps and goes, but he's pulled down by a foot. But he pull it at Watson! Can't get away and he goes into touch. It was a risky play for Watson down the right. And a nearly come off for the English. Bismarck du Plessis to throw. Gets it to Launchbury. Nicholls to Robshaw. Robshaw, oh, is cleaned up. Nicholls draws in defenders. Farrell away to Barrett, and Brett Barrett is not in. I think we've got a try saver here from one of the Springboks backs. It's a JP Peterson. Let's take another look. Nicholls did well. Farrell got the numbers. Barrett on Peterson. Couldn't get it down. Peterson holds him up over the dead ball line. That one is going to be no try. No question at all. There's a great play from Peterson. Was it grounded slightly then? I don't think so. We're going to have just another look at it here. All the good work from Nicholls, from Farrell. And, well, Barrett maybe didn't know Peterson was that close to him. Should have dived early. No surprise. It is no try. 5-minute scrum now for the English. 14 minutes into the match. They've been on a long period of attack, and now they have another scrum to to try and set their backs into motion. Steady one as well. We've seen good scrummaging from the English throughout this World Cup. Vunipola himself to Nicholls. Oh, he's in! He is in! The electrical scrum half has got borrowed his way over. Wow, great work from Billy Vunipola. Watch this and learn if you're a budding young scrum half. Watch Nicholls go early, slides through Habana. Desperate turnaround tackle, but momentum well and surely on the back of Nathan Nicholls. This was magical. 8-9 move. Didn't even need the 10. Nicholls is in. Try time, England. Here is the man in the team for his kicking ability. Will he lead the way with his boot? Farrell. Easy one, should be an easy one. It's an easy spot. And he does nail it. It is 7-0. England take the early advantage over South Africa. Billy LaRue back to halfway. He's got the general play kicking duties for this matchup. And he slots a short one, very, very short. Robshaw pulls in, finds Youngs. Youngs to Cole. Oh, there's some room out here. Look out, South Africa. Here's Johnny May. Over the top he goes, looking for Farrell to bounce it up. But it is the captain, the big man, Victor Matfield, who was there first, unbelievably, for South Africa. And somehow they hang on. LaRue. Back it goes to Pollard, who somehow gets a kick away as well, with Nicholls circling that base of the ruck very, very hard. Line out for England though, just short of halfway. South Africa side of the field. Robshaw at the back. Nicholls! He is electric! Oh, he stumbles and steps, but carries on. But intercept the ball that he deposits out the back, taken from Pollard. They switch ways and Engelbrecht advantage South Africa. There's an offside as now they find room. It's out there for Dealany. He's breaking away from the England defence, but it is a good tackle from Mike Brown, who always had him cornered into that touchline along with Joseph. Needed something special to get away from that to Dealany. Another 7-man line out. This time it's Launchbury in the action. Nicholls fires wide to May. May gets the wheels rolling, goes away from them all. Good tackle, two of them in on the action very quickly there. Nicholls picks up, Nicholls goes, Nicholls himself chips over the top. It's 9 on 9. Oh, he regathers, and the ball goes to Barrett. Marler from deep. Now Wood. Oh, Wood changes direction back to Farrell. Johnny May! He's got room! Now they're going to look for the kick again. Oh, he's taken out. Laws leads the chase. Laws! Oh, that was close. Peterson picks up and Robshaw puts him down in goal. Carried back South Africa. We have well and truly game on here, folks. This one is going to be a cracker. Look at the action we've already seen. There can only be more from this. Another steady scrum. Vunipola again. Nicholls! Oh, he's done it again! It's the exact same 8-9 move! It doesn't matter how you score him, it's points on the board! And that's all that England desire. Points on the board to Nathan Nicholls. Doesn't matter what number's on the jersey, as long as it's a white one for the English fans. Beautiful work. Dealany missed him completely. Watch how good this went. Vunipola off the back. We've seen the 8-9 before. Pops it straight through. No chance at all. Try time, Nicholls. Well, you got to love it. You have got to love the way England are playing. Almost like England of old. 9-man rugby, just about. Who needs a backline? 4 minutes to half time. It's Owen Farrell again on the 22, looking to add the extras. Does it? It is 14-0. England doing well at the moment against the Springboks. 3 minutes till the break. Neither team will want to concede any more points. Billy LaRue Again, goes very short, straight to Wood to Youngs. Farrell, nicely away to Barrett, and there's Brad Barrett running away. Habana pulls him in. The ball somehow comes out still to Watson, but a foot and touch, and we will set it up for a line out. Wow, how England set that up to explode out of that kickoff. They go to the middle, Victor Manfield pulls it in, half-time buzzer rings exactly there. Maholdray for Pienaar, and look at this, South Africa kicking, but they're kicking for territory, not for half-time. Mike Brown, Barrett, quick hands away to Joseph. Now there's rumours of all. Joseph off the side of the boot as he looked to play the chip over the top of LaRue. He has missed it completely. A dreadful kick from Joseph, but England will happily take the ball to half-time. 14-0 is the scoreline, and look at these possession and territory stats, 77 and 83% going to the English, dominating all the stats that really matter. The scrums all going their way. The handling errors have been quite a few, 10 in the match, 8-2 to England, but the line breaks almost exactly the same as the handling errors, 8-1. South Africa have just had one chance of breaking the line, which is not enough to win a World Cup semi-final. 14-0 to England. Can they hang on? Can they build? Can they make the World Cup grand final against the All Blacks? We will find out. Stay tuned. Second half is about to get underway. Billy LaRue is back to the 50-metre line, the halfway mark, the kickoff spot, whatever you want to call it, he is there, and the game is back underway. Oh, it's a beef! What a run! Destructive, bulldozing play from Etzebeth. Now they go to Madfield, the 2 second rows, combining South Africa out of the half-time break, looking absolutely dominant. Berger. Well, he's lost it. Robshaw comes away. Now Barrett looking to bring the defenders together. Here's Joseph. He's going to look to the skies, and it's Barrett who gives chase. That one's again is skewed off to the left side. Oh, Joseph gets the ball away to Laws. He's knocked it on. Oh, I can't believe the luck of the English at the moment.
Advantage over.
Advantage to South Africa is quickly over as Berger. Oh, what a ball. Here's Bismarck du Plessis back inside to Engelbrecht, who goes down like a log. Somehow holds on to the ball. Du Plessis away to Habana. Finds room for Delaney again. Inside ball to Maholdray. He's gone to ground just short of halfway. England trying to turn the ball over. No numbers there though. Vermeulen does well to Peterson. Peterson back to Pienaar. No one there again for England or South Africa. Here's Mtawarira away for Berger. Maholdray through. Farrell gives chase. Just pulls him down.
Release.
South Africa looking mighty strong here in the second half, but England turn the ball over. Farrell will look to play a touch of territory. Has he gone too deep here? Has he got on the mark? Oh, that's absolute genius. Absolute genius from Owen Farrell, and even called out by Billy LaRue. I think he's got a hand on that somewhere along the way. 2 converted tries to 0. South Africa's real chance is gone. Here's Nicholls. Nicholls somehow gets that ball away, intercepted from, that looks like Andre Pollard. Back it goes, trying to bulldoze way through as Francois Lowe. South Africa easily keep hold of this ball as Delaney gets a little cling on in the way of Nathan Nicholls there. Maholdray's driven down by that looks like Courtney Laws there, I think. He's quickly up, and England turn the ball over. Marler, Watson inside ball to Launchbury. He's lost it. Advantage to South Africa, just 3 metres out from their own line. Advantage is over. They'll go back to LaRue. Knocks it on, and we have a scrum feed to England. Well, that was a dreadful play. Billy LaRue was no interest at all in receiving that ball. And he paid for it with a crunching tackle. Scrum feed England. We've seen 2 tries, both coming from scrums. Will we see a third? Whatever works, it's a good idea to stick with. Oh, Nicholls goes to short side, so they go open with Joseph now. Joseph, he doesn't back himself, but they've got the numbers wide for May. And Johnny May surely now will book England's spot in the grand final. Well, they played some reverse psychology. Nicholls going short side, thought Willie Puller might follow him, but they went open. And it still works. Joseph could have scored himself, but somehow the numbers game worked out for the English. South Africa are looking completely out of ideas. The scrum has scored all 3 tries for England. And they have to give full credit here to their forward pack. No question about it. Johnny May and Nathan Nicholls are the benefactors of this play. But it's really been those 8 men in the small numbers that have led their side to victory. 19-0. Farrell would love to make it 21. Shut that door on a possible late comeback. There it is. 21-0. England over South Africa. They may have done it here. 14 minutes left on the clock. South Africa need the ball. They need to be down the other end of the field here. High kick, well taken from Laws. Nicholls, away for Youngs, misses out, goes Watson. Rob Shaw, straightened up but loses a pill at the same time. Now South Africa have a chance. Vermeulen goes himself, no way through there at all. Bismarck, oh, around to Berger. Here's Habana, he's running away. Nicholls, along with Brown, pull the tackle down. And Nathan Nicholls doesn't find the ball. Or does he? He's still digging. He does get the ball. And Tom Wood hacks this upfield. Oh my goodness. What a kick from Tom Wood. Well, he'll be looking for an extension of 4 numbers on his jersey here, going out to a 10. He has kicked it from 22 to 22. And just showing the forward pack here of the English can do everything they want. Matfield pulls in the line now, ball. They drive, but they need to score tries here, South Africa. Driving will take too long. Now the ball comes out, squirts out to Maholbury. He goes short side, looking himself. Oh, Habana. How is he not out? He's got the ball away. Great work from Brian Habana. Puts South Africa on the front foot. Litt again on the ball. Engelbrecht inside play for Pollard.
Release.
Diving straight in after it are the English defenders. Some Taurera diving at the feet. Now's a chance. Peterson running away from May. Mike Brown in support. Centering ball. The ball running in now. It's Vermeulen and Lowe. Lowe is the one who goes to ground.
Release.
South Africa just cannot buy a trick at the moment. There's full time. And here will be Nathan Nicholls drilling this, looking for touch. Doesn't find it, but the ball goes free from Willie Leroux. Eventually back there is Francois Lowe and Pollard into touch. There it is. Full time. England book a spot somewhat easier than they would have presumed against South Africa into the Rugby World Cup final. What a performance from the English pack. The backs were okay, but the forwards were extraordinary. Nathan Nicholls bags a double, but South Africa had the luck of, I don't know, the most unlucky man in the world, because they could not buy a trick through that whole match. They had a couple, 3-4 good opportunities to score, but they could not put it away. Nathan Nicholls, 2 tries. Johnny May, the 1. Owen Farrell there for his kicking. Nailed 3 from 3. Into the stats, and it evened up a lot more in possession. 57-43, England took that out just, but territory was where it all come their way. 67-33, shutting the South Africans out of their half, and that was a good reason why they come away with the win. The line breaks, look at that number, 11-4. That is a huge difference. 3 tries from 11 chances, that means they butchered a good 8 chances. But for South Africa, they didn't get anything from the reward of 4 line breaks. Unbelievable matchup. South Africa were wondering where it went all wrong. England, though, need to clean out their bottom stat. Their handling error is 13-3. That was the chance to give away that South Africa could have taken to the bank. So that is our final. New Zealand England. Who will take it? Rugby World Cup Grand Final. Stick around, they'll be coming very soon. If you're enjoying this series, which is about to come to a close, do hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So, Mr. Grand Final, England All Blacks. See you there.